Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for contending the event today and coming to this historic announcement between these two universities. This partnership is going to be extraordinary, not only for this area, but for the state of West Virginia as a whole. At this time, I'd like to introduce Zach Abraham with the Ohio County Commission.
Well, Kevin does a much better job than I do emceeing, but he said, "You're going to do this today." I said, "All right, Kevin, that's fine. Not a big deal." But thank you. To reiterate those comments from Kevin, we're just so appreciative of everybody being here today for this historic announcement between Marshall University and West Liberty University, and what will be, hopefully, the onslaught of major activity up here at this gem of an airport that we have in Ohio County, and in Brooke County, by the way, also. So I do want to just say a few things. I want to kind of just tell a little story. About 3.5 years ago, when I embarked upon the commission race, I visited here and took a little tour with Rusty Eskew, who actually was a childhood neighbor of mine, and he took me on a tour of the airport, and we drove on the runways, and we took a look around at what the possibilities could be. And it is truly an asset that has been untapped for some time. And we are just so appreciative of everybody's support. Anytime that we looked around and we asked somebody for help, they said yes. And they led us to another conversation, and to another conversation, and to another conversation. And we knew instinctively that education was going to be the hallmark of what we wanted to plant our roots here for the initial activity of the airport. So it has been an interesting pathway to get here. But I do want to thank several people, several different groups of people for this getting us here at this point in time. So I might miss somebody, and if I do, I apologize. But I would like to thank, most importantly, the Wheeling, Ohio County Airport Management Team here. Rusty Eskew and his team have done a phenomenal job. We have had several events over the last several years here, trying to just activate and get more community involvement at the airport. So thank you, Rusty, and your team. Kathy Johnson and the air traffic control team here have done a wonderful job. Kathy is always very good about keeping us under control and saying you can't do this and you can do that. So Kathy, thank you to you and your team. The airport advisory team was created several years ago, actually 2 years ago, and with the idea of helping us to how do we engage the community a little bit more here at the airport. And so for that, I thank the advisory committee. It's grown quite a bit. I think we started off with 11, and we've had so much interest in it, I think we have now 18 or 20. So we just thank the community members that are involved in that advisory committee. And then Red P. Red P has been very instrumental, and I can't thank them enough for partnering with us and collaborating with us, and for the vision, the collective vision with us to see what could possibly be here. And specifically, I want to thank Josh Jefferson, and I want to thank Jason Ryan. Jason was spearheading if it wasn't for his energy and connecting West Liberty to Yeager Airport and to the idea and the concept here, it probably would have never taken off, no pun intended. West Liberty University Administration and Dr. Monteroso, I think it's been several months now since we've been down at Yeager Airport, and she had done a phenomenal job of checking out the wonderful facility down there from Marshall University. It is just top notch. And I think that sold everybody right then and there that this was the thing to do. And knowing that there is a really big need for pilots, and there will be for the next probably 10, 15, possibly even 20 years, we knew this was the right moment. And of course, Marshall University, we're so thankful for you to help us and to partner with West Liberty. We just can't thank you enough. And for all your hospitality, and for just allowing us to help, and most importantly for the state of West Virginia. Not only just our Ohio County, Brooke County to the north, this valley, but Marshall University, we can't thank you enough. You've really stepped to the plate, and we're really looking forward to partnering with you. Also like to thank former Congressman McKinley. He was very instrumental in supporting us from day one in getting us some funding and for the airport and for some things that we're doing here, and he and his team were very instrumental in helping us. The city of Wheeling has also been very helpful in lots of different ways, specifically with the events, and so we have some nice partnerships and collaboration with them as well. And then lastly, the Ohio County Commission, our team and my fellow commissioners, Commissioner Nickerson, President Nickerson, and also Randy Wharton, along with Randy Russell. Without Randy and the rest of the commission's support here, this probably wouldn't have taken off. Again, I quit using that phrase here in a minute, but it sounds good. Anyway, so with that, we are going to get into the rest of the program, and I'm just so thankful, and I'll do some introductions here. And I want to recognize some of our federal delegation from Senator Manchin's office, Roseanne Farrow. Thanks, Roseanne, for being here. Appreciate that. From Senator Capito's office, we have Jennifer Piercy, who, by the way, used to be in charge of the Commission Association that we were involved in. So now she's taken on a different job, a better job. So thanks for being here, Jennifer. And from Congressman Mooney's office, we have Mike Seckman. Mike, thank you. And I do have to put a little plug in for Senator Manchin and for Capito. They have been very helpful in trying to help us get additional funding for the airport, and so we just thank you, and please give our thanks to the senators. Other distinguished guests here, we have Charlie Reynolds from Marshall County. He's in the West Virginia House of Delegates. Charlie, where are you? Oh, he's in the back. Thank you, Charlie, for being here. Charles Sheedy, Senior from the West Virginia House of Delegates. Charles, where are you? Thank you, Charles, for being here. Jimmy Willis, Brooke County, West Virginia House of Delegates. Thank you, Jimmy. And Laura Wakeham Chapman, West Virginia Senator from Ohio County. Laura? So with that said, we are going to go to the introduction of the speakers. I'm going to next introduce, he was going to be a few minutes late. Now, I used to work with this gentleman, and he was always on me about being late once in a while, so now I can pick on him for being late. So without that being said, I want to introduce David McKinley. He is the incoming president for the Board of Governors for West Liberty University. David?
Couldn't be happier to be here today. Aviation, as we all know, is an incredibly important part of the nation and the world, and as Zach said, there's a pilot shortage. So to the extent that West Liberty can evolve to offer that service, one, for pilots and the proximity to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh International Airport, I suspect it'll be pretty good for employment in our region too. So it's one of the many ways West Liberty, the campus leadership, is evolving to meet the marketplace demands. One of many, and in fact, we're entering a new era here in the coming days. A new president, Tim Borchers, and I can't wait to see what all we take on, but couldn't be happier today about this aviation opportunity. So thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Sean Ullum from the West Liberty University Foundation.
Betsy Delk, our executive director, is unable to come today, so you guys get me. So Foundation has always had a history of supporting the university and its students. We continue to do that moving forward, and the fact that we're partnering with Marshall University and moving into a new direction in aviation is just outstanding, and we're there to support and move forward any way we can. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce the interim president for West Liberty University, Dr. Kathy Monteroso.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed members of the community. And I'm a little nervous now because they set a tone of being short, and I've got a couple pages. Big print. But today I stand before you with great enthusiasm and pride as we embark on this journey of collaboration and partnership that will shape the future of aviation in West Virginia. It is my immense pleasure that we announce West Liberty University partnership with Marshall's Bill Noe Flight School, marking a significant milestone in the efforts to expand aviation opportunities and provide high-need careers for our students. Aviation, with all of its awe and splendor, has bounds of possibilities, has always captured the human spirit, and is in an industry that thrives on innovation, precision, and passion to explore. By fostering a strong partnership with Marshall's Bill Noe's Flight School, we aim to bring a world of aviation closer to our students, opening doors for endless opportunities and equipping them with skills needed for careers in a dynamic field. Exploring aviation in West Virginia is a testament to our commitment to progress, but it is also an investment in our community economic growth. By the collaboration of the esteemed groups RED and the Ohio County Commission, we are forging a path towards prosperity, creating new avenues for employment, and fostering a thriving aviation industry right here in West Virginia's Northern Panhandle. We extend our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to RED and the Ohio County Commissioners for their unwavering support, belief in our shared vision. The innovation, the thinking, the commitment to aviation of Bill Noe and Nancy Ritter has made this partnership a possibility. With their strong guidance, we have been able to make this collaboration a reality. The partnership with Marshall's Bill Noe's Flight School not only provides West Liberty students with access to top-notch aviation programs, but it also allows them to develop skills in the best possible aircrafts, and you'll have the opportunity to walk out and see some of those today. The flight school experience will provide our students with an unparalleled learning experience, setting them on the trajectory for success in the aviation career. Moreover, this partnership serves as a model for the state, demonstrating how institutions of higher education can come together to serve the needs of students and can contribute to the economic development. It is a shining example of the power of collaboration and the impact it can have on transforming lives and community. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude to those who made this day possible. Cindy Galloway, Leanne Lemon, and Kevin Price for heading up the logistics, and Teresa Gretchen for leading our media. My deepest gratitude to Bill Noe, Nancy Ritter, RED, Ohio County Commissioners, and all individuals involved in making this partnership a reality. It is through your unwavering dedication and shared commitment that we can provide West Liberty students with the opportunity. As we move forward, let us embrace this partnership wholeheartedly, knowing that it holds immense potential to shape the future of aviation in West Virginia. Together, we will empower our students to soar to new heights, fuel their aspirations, and create a lasting impact on the state economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Next person I'd like to introduce is Mr. Carl Mumpert. Mumpert, did I pronounce that right? From Marshall University, he's the Assistant Provost for Graduate Studies.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here today. I was actually the interim director for the Division of Aviation during the startup of our flight school and our aviation maintenance program, and it's wonderful to see how everything's growing under Bill Noe's guidance. So I'm very happy to be here today on behalf of President Brad Smith, Provost Avi Mukherjee, Chief Aviation Officer Bill Noe from Marshall University. Marshall's aviation programs provide world-class pilot, aviation maintenance, and academic training. The Bill Noe Flight School is a concrete example of Marshall's commitment to applied academic programs that prepare students for in-demand careers. The agreement we're announcing today will allow West Liberty students to earn FAA licenses and certifications along with their bachelor's degree. Students will leave the program well prepared for pilot positions with airlines, transport companies, private aviation companies, as well as jobs in aviation management and other aviation-related industries. The agreement shows how quickly we can move forward when institutions work together. Marshall's aviation programs do more than prepare pilots and mechanics, though. They also support West Virginia's economic vision. The state of West Virginia is focused on aviation and other growing technologies, including uncrewed aviation systems and batteries that could be used for all-electric aircraft. We are a perfect location for these industries, and Marshall is all in for the project. Aviation is one of Marshall's distinctive focus areas, and it's a key part of our strategic plan. As an economic development engine for the state, Marshall is always eager to partner with other institutions, companies, state and local agencies for the good of the state and its citizens. President Smith, Provost Mukherjee, Bill Noe, and I are all looking forward to seeing Marshall's partnership with West Liberty University grow and benefit students and West Virginia. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. And I'd like to recognize Leanne Lemon. You've been very good, I think, logistically for the team here, so I don't think you're going to say anything today, but we just thank you for being here. And, of course, Nancy Ritter from Marshall University. She's going to say a few words, and she has held lots of roles, and so thank you, Nancy, for being here.
So it's always great to be at the end, right? So how many awesome things could be said already today, and I just echo all of them. So the energy that West Liberty has approached this project with is just tremendous, and exactly that type of energy that it takes to support a program that's leading two universities forward in aviation, in an industry where there has never been such a cry to action, never been such a call to action, never been such a need for young professionals to enter this industry and change the next generation of aviation for all of us who fly for a purpose, who fly for fun, and who use this transportation system as a mode of doing business and a mode of enjoying our lives. So there's never been a better time to partner with West Liberty, and it is always an easy partnership when the vision and goals of both universities are so aligned. So it's a tremendous day for us here because not only do we enable ourselves to grow both flight programs, but we enable ourselves to grow both bases. So we're here together with Charleston's West Virginia International Yeager Airport, as well as here in our new home in Wheeling. So super excited to be a part of everything that's happening today. Really excited for next fall. But we could have had a better flying day today. Thanks very much, everybody, for coming.
Well, we've made it through the rest of the program, I guess. So short and sweet, as they told me to be, so I said that was great. So just a few last remarks. So this is just the beginning. This is something that we're going to challenge every one of you in this room today, that we are going to continue to need support. We're going to continue to need your help through this journey. And I have no doubt that this will be really a prime program by next fall. And so we are just so thrilled to have this come together. And so with that, is there any questions from the panel here before we release everybody and you can go see the airplanes? You have to go check them out. They are awesome. When we saw them at Yeager Airport a few months ago, they were spectacular. So Mr. No knows his stuff for sure, because those airplanes are just phenomenal. But is there any questions today? Any questions? Well, if not, that's okay. We'll adjourn here, and thank you all for coming. Please get some refreshments in the back. Please check out the planes. Please intermingle with people, and make sure that the challenge is still with you just as it is with us. So thank you very much for coming.